I would answer future-proof governance from a more organizational perspective, which holds true in private sector also, not just government and public sector. I think future-proof governance is a mix of three things. It is your people, your processes, and your technology behind it, right? And getting all three right and leveraging the clear collaboration mindset in these is super important. So in people, do you have the driven people who want to create that kind of economic benefits or more digital and technology driven lifestyle for the consumers they serve, whether it's the citizens or a specific industry players? Then the second, on the processes side, do you have the right ecosystem that ensures there is a right handover, whether it's data, services, or any of the things that different department handles? Because these are sometimes the data is sensitive, sometimes the data is not speaking to different platforms and agencies. So those processes, and the last is the technology with AI, with more cloud-enabled infrastructure and so on. Clear adaptation of the old ways of working to digital ways of working would play a key role. I think if these three ingredients organizations can get right and get going like a governance engine, then they can succeed in their overall ambition of achieving their mandate. But if I speak about Philippines in particular, with these pillars, the infrastructure, the data platform layer, the services layer, there are two clear areas where I see there is enough growth trajectory that Philippines can unfold. One of them is the education sector. A young population, a very hardworking population, not working only for the local businesses, but also serving global businesses, either from Philippines or by moving physically there, right? So we have really driven and very smart talent in the country. I think we should leverage the technology and the adoption of digital and AI pillars to enable making education more accessible, more affordable, and really adding that value to upgrade the kind of services we provide from, let's say, a certain value currently to much more higher value of services that we can provide, both for internal matters, but also to cross-border opportunities, right? So education is one area that I really feel that the opportunity lies for Philippines. The second area I think is, other than upgrading the talent, is healthcare. Okay. Area where something as basic as your claim processes and your referral from primary to secondary tertiary hospitalization to emergency care, uh, starting from there to actually having more unified ecosystem right from rural to, let's say, urban centers. How do we ensure that from a very very young infant to a really elderly, we are ensuring that they have the right opportunities to find health, they have the right support and ecosystem for our own citizen. And I think that there's a lot that can be done, and there's a lot of growth and opportunities to work on in different areas of healthcare domain, whether it's pharma or insurance or care, doctors, physicians, and so on. I see that all government entities together can play a major part. And it won't be one or two agencies working, like only insurance, healthcare, or medical individuals working, but it would be really for the ecosystem working, because we need the infrastructure, we need the availability and accessibility for everyone. There are few fronts. I highlighted from, let's say, industry perspective, connectivity, telecom, media, then education and healthcare. I'd also highlighted from more mindset perspective. So I think working on these areas in a collaborative manner, where we all can come together, whether it's public sector or private sector, is something that that Philippines can really focus on, because we need to believe in our talent. We need to believe in that world needs what we have to offer, and we need to constantly upgrading ourselves by providing higher value services, higher value products from Philippines. And that can only happen when we are healthy and fit, but not only that, also when we are well connected to the world, we have the best of the infrastructure and services, and most importantly, we have the right education, and we are upgrading our talent to provide not just one or two kind of offerings, but also much more high end, higher value offerings, much more a unique offering that they can't find anywhere else.